अभी देखना अगर रुको रुको बात करना तो
Hello, stream. Mic check. This is probably we are checking the voice now. In game. And okay. I guess we are live. The sound is coming. I guess we are live. The voice good. Voice is okay, right?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me share this.
So welcome back, guys, to our stream of NxM Glory Season 1 tournament. And from today, we do have our round 2 starting. And the first match is between the Mogus versus the Blood. Yeah, yep. Oh, did leave the lobby, but he rejoined then again. So I guess we can start at this moment. And let's dive into the banning phase. What do we expect in these bans? Are those typical meta heroes which are really ruling the game right now? So let's see. Either they're gonna pick it or they are gonna ban it. So it's a both ways thing. But they are taking some time in to typically about those bans. Okay, Hilda coming in. And the first ban from the Moggers. Hilda, I would say, is a really good ban. Although her bringing ability with a passive is really annoying, and the amount of passive stacks she has hated on an opponent, marked on an opponent, the more she has, the more damage she deals. So she's more annoying as a front laner for a team and can sustain a lot, by the way. And Blood Oath banning here, that's Sling. Lot of agility, lot of critical hits coming on with this hero. Can move a lot throughout the map, you know. So he is literally hated for his fast rotating speed as well as his dashes. They are too annoying. A pro link can, easily destroy you right from the early phases of the game. And during the late phases, his only 2 hits are enough to, just finish you off. Another ban coming in from both the teams, which is Yushin as well as Joy. These two magic damage dealers are really like best in their own fields. Talking about Joy, her dashes are really superb. Like fitting into those backlines, diving into those backlines. She is the one that you need sometimes. Talking about Yushin, she is also really good. I would say ranged mage because her scorching lantern could disrupt you a lot if you were a very passive hero like Balric. I would say doesn't have much skills to move around. So and during those engaged team fights, Zushin can really prove out to be lethal for you because if you are on her full passive stack, she would pick you up and throw you apart. And by the time you get the time to react, the marksman, whichever it is, marksman or fighter, they'll finish you off in the given time, during the duration. And coming in ban, moggers are banning in that panic. Bloody tables do hit a lot during the early phases, as well as the bloody blood oath do ban in that Layla. Really, I would say late game marksman, and with that malefic gun, has a very high range. Rocking those enemies. You know, probably her.
沈みゆく夕
Uh,
日の中で
Your
you
team
know,
希
is
望の
picking.
羽が羽ばたく
usually her damage spikes up right from the mid game. She can do a lot of damage also in the early game because her first skill is directed towards a particular marksman, I would say. Without any much doing, she could deal a hefty damage amount too. And talking about support, the Morgus lock in with that Matilda. Matilda is superb too, I would say, because her rotational speed as well as the HP she provides, as well as the shield she provides to her teammates, as well as she can help those diving heroes to retreat back in, which are less mobile or you could
命を
say
守る
less agile.
それが
So
唯
she
一の
could
使
help
命だ
those heavy damage
怒
dealers
り
to
の
Your
王が
stun
team
目
them
覚
is
め
or
picking.
also
世界の罪を浄化す
back
る
to retrieve them. And coming in here, Blood Oath are taking a fabulous stand, which is Hylos, I would say, can sustain and endure a lot,
千
as
年
well
の
as a
痛みも
Moskov
憎しみも
can
こ
be
れで終わ
very
らせる。
lethal at times because of his, I would say, the variety he has with equipments. He can go either, I would say, Trinity, or either he can go to critical. When the Morg is locking in, that Valentina, my God, Valentina, I would say she is really good pick too. You know, her sudden burst damage does deal a lot. She has a lot of mobility and her
筋
ultimate
肉は
iron
鋼
sword.
のように
Your team
骨
is
はダ
picking.
イヤ
Iron
より
Lead.
も硬い
That's really great, and probably she's gonna go for that Hylosis ult because it would help the whole teammate. Another great pick from the Mongols is that Katut Kacha. Now we know uh, okay, Moscow is gonna have a hard time because he doesn't have that inspire on him.
星々の
Instead
均
of that,
衡を
Your
守る
team
こと
is
が
pick up that
banning
私の
purification spell
務め。
on him. And Eve being picked here as the blood oath's mage. Eve, I would say, is a really great mage in boxing and
痛みを
things like
感じ
that.
られるということは
Your
And
team
her,
is
生きてい
banning
る証だ
poke and burst damage are really great. But then sometimes her ultimate casting and her ultimate is kind of slow, so you need to be really quick with it and really precise where do you put it, because during the ultimate she casts, she is really vulnerable too. So Hylos do needs to keep an eye when she ults. And talking about the second banning phase, unusual hero Brody is being banned here. I feel that would be a direct counter for our
テスト
Moscow.
テスト
Your
So
team
アルファ
is banning
起動
probably is scared mhm, from Brody. That's why they abandoned that Brody. And the Morgus do pick up their alpha. Well, I mean, ban that alpha. Great diving in hero, having a lot of potential in confirming some kills. And
この世
also
界の
does have
影
a
を
lot of,
倒す
Your
ため
I would
team
say,
is banning
regain
不滅の神
with the
は
skills.
俺を選んだ
The spell RAM goes sometimes really high with the amount of players he picks up with his Spear of Alpha. And lastly, from Blood Oath, they decide to ban that Shoyu. So, as usual, guys, we know Shoyu is a really great assassin.
砂は我が刃であ
Your
り
team is
He
picking
我が
really
軍隊だ
has the potential to dive in and kill in those backlines, as well as retreat back. And his soul severe does a lot of damage. Lastly, banning is from Team August. That's Khalid. This is a flexible hero. Can go both ways, EXP and a rumor too. But Team August, I believe they do have an insane support as well as an sustenance from Gadot Kacha. So they do need to do something.
正義は必ず勝つ
Your team is picking
And the show coming in as Blood Oath. I guess Roamer he would be played as, but then we also do have an Hylos. So it let's see, like it's really tricky because Hylos is a great explainer as well as a roamer too. But then you know, Joe is neither the less. But then we could see Morgus trying to pick in that hyper or their marksman, and the Bruno was open all this time.
ピン
Either
チは俺のものだ
yeah, they have locked in with the Bruno. So for one thing we know
私
is
は虚空の
Your
果てを
team
見
is
つめ
Moscow
てい
is
る
gonna have a real hard time. And seeing that Bruno, he really changed in his spell into that Inspire because he really needs one
この
in the
海域
early
で
game to
偉
counter
大な
him.
る俺の名を知らぬ者はいないぞ
And as well as that Nolan. So Team August do have a whole pack of dive-in heroes, great potential damage dealers, and Blood Oath coming with that jungler Bane. Bane is really great too. He can endure a big amounts at a given point, and his I would say regen spell is annoying too. So both the teams need to watch out for each other because Joe is gonna be marking that Bruno, so he needs to be really careful about it. And talking about it, guys, do like this stream, share it as much as possible, subscribe to the channel, and what else do we need? You know, what else are we asking for? Just do these things, support the community.
Welcome
Yeah,
to Moba
that's the main
Legends.
motive. And here we are, guys, at the land of Dawn.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the
Uh,
battlefield.
as
Smash them.
JV is going for the usual,
All
both the
troops
teams are going for the
deployed.
usual rotation from EXP to bot. Okay, they is being helped by all of their three of the laners, and here we could see Bane is taking his buff. Okay, Joe did lower the speed by a lot, and yeah, Bane has an advantage over it now because Bane has a higher level than I would say Nolan and would reach level 4 too earlier for him. Okay, let's see. Okay, coming in with that Bane finishes off that low HP Matilda. What an insane I would say initiate by Joe. His L does a lot of damage when Bane. That's the main source of usually the sharks are released, deadly catches released, but no one really got into those sharks. And Gatot Kacha is having a really hard time countering that Hylos. Okay, Kacha putting him up in the vengeance. Nolan coming in, but will he get a kill? No, with that revitalize. He needed to save himself, but Joe coming in with that Jeet Kondo, finishing up that Matilda. Matilda is having a hard time right now. And Hylos coming in with a dive. Kacha diving in. Will he get a kill right there? Jeet Kondo. There's a dragon popped in by Valentina, copied the Joe, ult of Joe. And Joe as well as Hylos did get finished up. On the top lane here we could see both the marksmen are playing it really safe. They know it. Fear of Misery does connect on a wall with that Bruno, but Moscow does know he has a purifier, so he could instantly, that could fire back. Moscow coming in with the Fear of Misery. Valentina looks really low, but I guess we'll escape with the help of uh, yeah, Matilda did help a lot there. And on the bot lane, these two tanks are having their own fun time, fighting each other. Okay, Hylos looks really low, chasing it with the revitalized just pops in, and the after cutting does pops up in the right place, and the kill for Nolan. Nolan is really having a hard time catching up to that. I would say high lows because his dashes are limited too. And on the top lane, Bane does finishes off that Valentina really low and out of position. And the circling eagle does locks into the Moscow, and with that Moscow does gets finished right away. Maybe it just pops her ultimate close boxes in, but with ease. With Purify, I would say they do escape it. Okay, Nolan is going for the second one, coming with a puncture, but wasn't able to secure that turtle. And after a guardian, I would say wasted here, but will he survive? Okay, I mentioned the swaps in, and a spear of message connected to two of those heroes. Not much going on for the team Mongoose, but both are taking some really nasty advantages of their team right now. Specific to be specific, their show is being really productive. Another way of Dragon Dust connects and Spear of Misery confirms the kill for it. And another real world manipulation does pops in a puncture to finish that show. Deadly catch does get launched, but okay with a Spear of Misery that finishes off that. But then Eve with a very low HP does retreat, as well as Moscow. And if Hylos is taking on that Nolan's red, but could he sustain enough, to really kill that buff? Hylos is really tension free because he knows once he starts getting chased. Okay, after Guardian does pops in, that touch and could have stopped him with his kill, but then too late to react. Another bot lane foreman rotation coming in. Show with a condo looking in, but that flicker went on the opposite side, saving that Matilda and the deadly catch launch on Valentina. Valentina is really low, but will she escape? Carlos, okay, Bane starts kicking his
Killing
turtle.
spree.
A nice finish by Bane kicking off that. Okay, puncture was launched to confirm the turtle, but Bane with the insane timing of his retribution does takes it down. Nolan is looking really, I would say in a very dire situation right now because his buff is taken by Moscow Q. So he really needs to grind up for some farm. And Moscow coming in with this.
Killing spree.
What a damage can be seen by Moscow. The damage he is giving right now. Because the Trinity build helps with the attack speed. So Bruno doesn't get much time
Mega
to react.
kill.
And another kill for Bane with that L. Team Moggers do need to really work on their positioning right now because they are being, killed right here and there. So they need to catch up very soon.
Mega kill.
And Moscow with a turret down on the top lane. Okay, second tier turret popping in. Again, uh, locking in. Real-world manipulation does drops in as
Double
well as
kill.
Moscow, finishing a double kill for him. 2 kills. Really nicely. The skills are really being put it at their level best right here because the timing of that Eve's ult as well as that Hylos' ult is really, catching up on time and really producing some nice kills. And look at that Moscow's damage. He is just ripping these tanks apart. And that okay, another
Unstoppable.
kill for okay, yeah, Bane. Really nicely ulted, I would say. Cho did a very nice uh, way of dragon flipper and way of dragon that was from Cho. And for Bane, it became so easy. His deadly catch had enough damage to finish off that Bruno. An easy lot for Bane. No one to contest. Nolan also like he's also confused. Having those dashes are not providing much with this game. Hylos coming in. Hylos is wreaking okay, making some havoc for Nolan. He's not even able to leave this turret. Look at how confident Hylos is at this moment. Also diving in the turret, but then because of revitalize, gets saved in. But Jeet Kondo from Joe does finishes off that Nolan. Nolan, what to say? I would say that the Deadly Cat is also dealing a lot of damage.
Bloodline.
And again, a Spear of Message does kind of and finishes off that Bane. But still for Valentina finishing off that show. Team Mongols are really in trouble, big trouble, I would say, because the way Team Blood Oath are taking these team fights in their favor is being really lethal, and they do need to gear up with their cuts as well as Bruno. Bruno needs to farm soon as possible with that Malefic gun because he needs the range to be safe as well as providing some damage.
Legendary.
And very nicely held by this Moscow. Moscow having a very good damage rate right now because that DHS is having him, helping him a lot to melt these tanks down. Look at that. Gatot Kacha is getting melted away like anything. E coming in. That deadly catch does get
Monster
launched in.
kill.
And oh my god, that AOG does populate in the right place, but then there is not enough sustenance from his side because he is a bit underfed. So being underfed gonna cost you a lot. Even if you're having even the counter for the certain hero on the opponent's side, you're coming in with a deadly catch, and that Bane with passive as well as with Moscow hitting with those basic skills, finished up
Victory.
the game for the Moggers. Team Blood Oaths really, did very nice, execute their skill combination really nicely, and at times Joe, bring out some really cool wave dragon, pulling out the DPS from the team. So I would say a really nicely job done by Team Blood Oath. And to the Moggers, I would say better luck next time. You've got a lot of opportunities coming in as it's the tournament season going on. So with this, I would like to take a break and we would be back with such interesting matches soon. Stay tuned, guys. The match ended before time, right? Mhm. Ah, so either you have to wait. हम्म, नहीं अच्छा लगता है ऐसे वो लोग अच्छा मतलब अगर कुछ होने से भी पहले बोल देते हैं ना मतलब अगर बोले तो किसी का देरी हो रहा है then even if they inform us beforehand that's also great like we can arrange something else. No, there are some people right like during the tournament during the match they would say we have this that's really annoying. Hmm. Peak to plummet they forfeited. अयो नहीं it's good मतलब it's good like other underdog teams do get a chance to play. And these are like how much is the price pool for this tournament? 20 or 80, 18K, right? Yeah, yeah. So matlab, let them play the 50K price pool and all because they would be competing there, right? They would be fitting there. मतलब ये तुम लोग लैंड टूर्नामेंट रखा है? स्पॉन्स अच्छा इससे क्या बोलते हैं एक अच्छा विस्ता से बात हो गया? नहीं फिर भी मतलब होस्ट करने के लिए भी तो पैसा चाहिए ना तुम लोग मतलब पैसा दिया तुम लोग को पैसा दिया? अरे 50K डायमंड्स तो ऐसे ही हो भाई अगर लैंड टूर्नामेंट करें तो 50K बहुत कम हो गया यार मतलब लाइक ब्रिंग आउट 100 to 150K बिकॉज मतलब आज से क्योंकि 60K तक भी मतलब ऑनलाइन चल ही रहा है ठीक है एंड देन इफ यू I'll say one thing लास्ट नहीं तुम बोलो बोलो लास्ट वाला क्या? हम्म, नहीं द थिंग इज अरे तुम देखो फिर तो तुम्हें स्पॉन्सर भी ढूंढना पड़ेगा क्योंकि इफ यू आर डूइंग अ लैन इवेंट you need to book a whole arena or a place. Then you need to set up those necessary equipments as well as you need to put up those I guess वाईफाई लगाना पड़ेगा तब वाईफाई नहीं वाईफाई नहीं चलो वाईफाई नहीं भी लगाने से चलो ठीक है चलो तुम प्लेयर्स को इंटरनेट पे खिला रहे हो तो फिर जो भी है तुम्हें सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट उसके हिसाब से बेंचेस एंड ऑल वो सब करना पड़ेगा. हम्म. अच्छा तुमको ये हाँ ये आइडिया तुमको लाइक अच्छा तुम तीनों ही कर रहे हैं क्या ये चीज या फिर और लोग हैं? अच्छा अच्छा दे आर डूइंग इट. ओके ओके अच्छा अलग ओआरजी है. सैंग 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 का नाम है क्या या फिर?
私のフラッシュビートを
Your
聞かせてあげ
team
るよ
is banning.
Sorry guys, sorry stream. So we are back with another match that's between the Hello Kitty gang as well as Team Russia, right? Eh, Russian what? It's Team Russia. Okay, Russia is on the red side and Hello Kitty gang on the blue. So another yet interesting match. We could see some players are swiping their squads. But then, as far as they have
真の愛
registered
は
for this
Your
tournament
team
as
is banning.
in the team, so there is no problem.
私にご命令を
Your team is banning.
And Joy as well as Fanny, these two are really great hypers. I would say these two do have a lot of mobility throughout the map, and specifically talking about Fanny, her cables do hit really hard, as well as I would say the damage output is really high, even throughout the game. And talking about Carmilla being banned here, not a very obvious ban, but then her ultimate curse of blood
沈みゆく
does
夕日の中で
changes the game a
希望
lot
の
of
羽が
times.
羽ばたく
Those connections,
そなたの願
those
いより
damage
生まれ
Your
し
team
者
is
distributions on
banning.
このランタンの
others.
光に導
That
かれる
really, I would say extended and very dreadful in major cases. And coming in with that Matilda ban. So Matilda, I would say she's also really good. I would say in last match we saw Matilda how useful she was, saving up her teammates on those dire situations. And that Jushin being man makes it obvious a lot of crowd control with a scorching lantern. Let's see what's the last ban coming in from Team Russia.
人生に近道はないって
Your team is
ポータル
picking.
があるだろ
Okay, that's a
この
tip
世界
coming
の
in
影
Your
を
team
倒す
is
ため
as a
picking.
ban for Team Russia. I don't know why they are banning all those tanks because Chip and I would say Carmela, instead of that, they should have banned that Bruno or Layla because these two heroes are really reaching havoc in this meta. And as well as they are really, I guess, banning some respect. These are probably respect bans right there. But then you never know. Okay, Hello Kitty gang, do pick up the Shoyu as the EXP laner for now. Shoyu is a good, all rounder, can play as an EXP too. So his true damage does hurts a lot.
命を守るそれが唯一の
Okay,
使命
okay.
だ色を聞かせてや
Your
ろう
team is picking.
Team Russia, here we could see Granger as well as that Hylos being pegged. So a really good front lane as well as a
すべてを終
back
わらせる
low
まで
damager.
私は戦い続ける
Damager is Team Russia already having that. And
愛が
by
え
another part,
Your
Yoru
team is
eh.
picking.
is also being picked. Hello, as a tank, as a roamer, can do a lot, sustain a lot, and her passive does increases her sustainability in fights. And Sicilian being picked by Hello Kitty again. So I feel these three are very meta heroes right there, and they can do a lot of damage. Specifically saying about Sicilian, he does a lot of damage in late. So you need to really watch out for that lethal damage coming in from him.
Your team is banning.
And another, I would say this is not a very meta common pick, but then Lilia being picked, she is a really good mage with her bursting skills. She can really slow you down, and her damage output is also pretty high. And during those engaged team fights, I would say
Your
私を待って
team
she's
た
a
is
literal
banning.
beast. So you need to really watch out for her.
テスト
Your team is
Alpha.
banning.
起動
And coming in with those second, I would say this Beatrix is a really, one of the most powerful marksmen throughout this, I would say MLBB's draft, can be played in many ways. And as usual, the Alpha is a really great diving hero. Dives really great with his Spear of Alpha and can do a lot of damage.
筋肉は鋼のように
Your team is
骨は
banning.
ダイヤよりも硬い
And Gatut Kacha being picked, this proves a lot, sustaining the steel fight,
人の世は騒
as well
然
as the,
Your team
剣の
is
the
影は
damage he
静寂
deals throughout. And his passive getting full is a really big thing to worry because the more his passives stacks up, the more damage he does. And for the last ban coming in from this team is Ling. Ling, I would say, is a really good hyper, to be honest. Can, move around really quick as well as put in those critical damage. So a really wholesome hyper. Again, banning
Your
being
team
field
is
team
picking.
Russia does pick up that Ruby in their favor. So Ruby, I would say, a lot of sustenance, a lot of crowd control, and
魔法が僕のすべて
with
だ
some some items, she is literally unkillable. And okay, that's a very clever pick. Harith being picked here, and I guess Hilda would be roaming in this spot because they are looking for an EXP right now.
Your team is picking.
Okay, they locked in with that CC as well as this Harith. So really innate, I would say CC her damage as well as her regen. It's really and really one a lot of heroes. So
はやぶさ参上
Welcome to Moba Legends.
All this or streamer
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Okay. So this is the game number 2 of today's match, and it is between Hello Kitty Gang versus Team Russia. Look at the
Jojo,
Hilda.
am I audible?
The epic fight out here. And we're going to see you. And the first down, as well as the Hilda.
Jojo, am I audible?
Yes,
My
yes, yes, yes.
uh, okay.
Okay,
Thank you
okay.
for taking my praise for some time and show you coming into the Soul Savior. The finishes of that Ruby really fast. And as I said, guys, show you Soul Savior does really hit hard. And at this moment, he is doing what he is best at and trying to get that Ruby back to that pace again. Not much doing, but then show you with such great dive in. Had a really great time there. Hayabusa still looking for some farm to boom over to NB level 4, but then he just got one. But then Shoyu is having a farm lead against him, and let's see what builds they are gonna go for the first place. On the bot lane, we can see Shoyu and Hilda trying to go in. Okay, the bat feast unlocks for that particular turtle. An easy turtle for Shoyu. The squad shadow does connect up, but then of no use. Lale looking really low. That impact is having with that range is hitting really hard and annoying at the same time. Okay, Harik is having a fine time against Ranger on top lane. And Freeman coming in for Team Russia to save and help their gold laner. But then yeah, Hayabusa is probably gonna rotate too after taking his red. But yeah, he goes for the lead. So let's see what that did. Okay, yeah, coming back and with that shadow kill, but Sizzler with his sprint goes, escapes away. Show you with his soul saver tries to finish up that Nadia, but Nadia finishing up with Cecilion with her skill and another kill. It's a PC filling up the silos. And
Killing
Ranger is
spree!
really hitting hard, killing that. Uh, she's called Hilda. Uh, and Nadia has fallen apart to show you these both teams are really playing really well. But then Hayabusa really needs to pick up the pace to fight against Shoyu, or even be near to his farm. Because at this moment he is almost catching up, but then one more kill would he would be leading to this farm. Okay, Shuriken has connects to CC and the his head off. An easy turtle for Shoyu again. And try to dive in because the damage, apart from the damage Hayabusa deals, the more squishy he is. And the second clause connects him to the ruby, but ruby escapes with ease with the skills. And to the top lane, I guess this Ruby and Hayabusa are planning something big to kill in. That looks in danger when with the Rhapsody does finishes off and Hayabusa does the next kill too. But
Double
that
kill!
Hilda does gets finished off by Lalia. Lalia dealing an insane amount of damage. Double kill
Mega
or not.
kill!
And Shoyu does finishes off her with that insane Soul Savior's damage. And again, Ranger is looking really low. Shoyu is also looking very. Okay, he just missed his Soul Savior. Ranger looks to slang second clause coming in. Rat face gets unlocked. And that with that, Shoyu again with a Soul Savior and a basic attack. Thus confirms the kill for Lalia. Lalia being really low and being very squishy. That's the part she's getting lost in, and that very risky position was played by CC right there. She got finished as well as a turret got pushed up. Pile of power of wilderness used against this Hayabusa, looking really low and with that impact. Oh, not the that impact. It's her art of hunting which killed that Hayabusa. Ella is having a fun time, initiating those successful ganks as well as team fights. Okay, and Harit does use his ult. Okay, again, we can see some rotation coming to the top lane, but on the bot lane, Hylos being sneaky up, probably will try to push on some turrets, but then TCA with her high mobility does arrives to save the day. A lot of tension we can see going on right now between these two teams on the top lane. I guess they do want to make some, confirmed kills on the top lane right there.
Monster kill.
Bailing out and show you the soul secret destinations of that uh, Ruby, and that impact also finishes that high lows of really team Russia are having a very hard time right now. Again, with the Soul Severe, another godlike kill for Shoyu. And the mid lane turret was pushed cleverly by our Hayabusa. And that Sanguine Claws connects in. Soul Severe doing some insane damage.
Legendary.
Kill for Shoyu. I'm often pops and takes in its Lalia as well as Shoyu, but then Lalia was taking a turret damage and she died to it. Lives on the top lane. And Hayabusa being sneaky enough, trying to push out, they push as much as possible. And they are taking the Lord right now. In Hello Kitty. Shoyu secures it with ease because there is no against, the opponent's retribution against him right now. And okay, what was that? Hayabusa this. And the whole team coming to that Lord to fight him. Lord pushing in those top lane. The second the tier 2 turret has been pushed successfully. But I guess the innovated turret would be a bit hard. I mean, not possible right now because they have also the shield of the turret, which helps to repel those minions. And Sanguine Claws dealing some insane damage with that back impact. You know, these kind of damage is being created by Civilion. and it would increase, by time more. Because Silan is not on his full build, and the full build damage is, very much insane, to be honest. And Cecilion right now is taking in that too. Will take it successfully. Ah, yes. Taking on with those damage. Okay, very much, I would say, properly used skills. Over Hayabus are coming into the quad shadow, but doesn't connect to that CC. On the bot lane, we could see some really massive pushing going on. Yeah, Ruby being alone there. And we can see some pretty cool, I would say. The Cecilion is head, probably building an pistol right now would help him a lot because the damage scale would increase, very significantly. And with that, another sword, for team. Hello, Kitty. At this moment, okay, so it's dry enough with solo that show you that for that phase also unlocks on Hayabusa, but maybe a kill for him. So Savior doesn't connect, but you know, uh, Cecilion's bad phase does enough damage to really confirm that kill for him. And Granger looking really low, but he does kills him. That Harit and CC locking into the base, dealing some damage, but we have no such minions. Lord is coming by the bottom lane turret and just takes in those kilometers.
Killing
And
spree.
it is looking a very dire situation. That face also pops in there. Uh, Dahlia dies, but then Granger taking in
Shut
that Granger's
down.
damage
Double
straight
kill.
ahead.
Shut down.
He's all okay, being really
Legendary.
reckless.
Triple kill.
Shoyu does finishes off that Granger in moments, but Shoyu is looking in danger too. Okay, I'm offended. Is it used in this situation? I guess Ruby just used before. And as I said twice, Shoyu, this hero is really tremendous. Has a lot of damage output, and as you can see, he was almost, he was so low, but then he dives in and kill that uh, Granger within seconds. So by this, you should know how deadly this hero is, and his regain as well as the damage he deals are insane. Now that Granger trying to poke up some damage with that Sonata, but then it's of no use because Shoyu does have his War X on him, so he can regain at any moment. Okay, Hayabusa coming in with that shadow kill, killing that CC right away. He should have been, pushing there. And what kind of damage was that from a very high HP? I would say he just got finished up. The art of hunting does finishes off that Hayabusa right in front of his face. It does some insane amount of damage, but also here Granger is finishing that Hilla with his Rhapsody. Okay, to say, yeah. Hayabusa is showing some insane amount of damage, you know, pulling out on that Harith with such high HP to almost punching him was really insane. let's look at Ranger's stacks right there. He is on his 43 stacks. So I guess it's enough to make a kill for now for him. But if he really wants to be the one shotter, he would need that 60 or the 70, 80 stacks. And these two teams, another secured lord for team Hello Kitty. So at this point, Hello Kitty had all the turtles, in fact, all the lords. So team, I'd say Russia are defending really well, but if they really want to win, they would need to defend this luminous lord as well as later on try to finish this game. Taking a lot would help them a lot. Okay, Hilo
Double
sustaining a lot,
kill.
but would be able to go there and with the back, in fact, such insane damage coming in from Sicilian finishes that Louis, Lalia, and with that team, Hello Kitty do finish
Victory!
off the game on their hands, and I would say Team Russia did a really great job, but then that wasn't enough. I mean, the early invades from Hilda, those were insane, and as well as show you, as I said, guys, show you is a really great hyper in this meta. So if you wanna solo, you know, this meta and get carried by yourself, I mean, show you is the best option on your hand right now. And I guess with this guy, this guys, I would like to take a short break. We would be back with such an interesting match again. So guys, stay tuned on the stream. to the next round as a peak to plummet have treated, forfeit from their slot. And here we are, the fourth match, yet interesting match between we saw Zenist as well as on the the red side. They do have uh, eliminators. So, Team Red has eliminators for you and again misogynist on the red side. Let's see what heroes do both teams have to plan.
命を守る
Your team
それが
is
唯
banning.
一の使命だ
私にご命令を。
Your team is banning.
Okay, both teams have really banned really great heroes with that. Hylos and Fanny, because these two are really not, I'd say, good at. Fanny as a hyper, she can do a lot of damage as well as her cables. The way she moves around is really troublesome. And
そなたの
Hylos,
願い
the
よ
way
り生まれし
the
ちゃ
more
う
is
tankier
banning.
he is,
このランタ
and
ンの
with the
光に
revitalized
導かれる
spell,
あ
he
たしの
becomes
フラッシュビートを
Your
聞かせてあ
team
げるよ。
is
in
banning.
most scenarios. But then if you have a in your team, so you don't need to worry about him. But then the joy and that uh joy as well as the Jushin being back. That's a really, I would say, good fun because Joy is really good back lane diver and Jushin. She is also really great mage. Picking up, throwing around. But most
沈みゆく夕日の中
Your
で
team
希
is
望の
banning.
羽が羽ばたく。
whatever
この世界の影を
fetish
倒
for
すため
girls,
Your team is
they wanted
picking.
to
不
get
滅の
bored
神は
around
俺
and
を選んだ
Jushin does exactly that. So last band coming in from both the teams are Mathilda as well as show you much as we saw. Very, I would say, a great hero and a lot of caliber with this. I would say, as I told you, guys can move around, can deal a lot of damage, as well as be insane. Can also retreat well, and if I would say, combined with the Matilda, he could be, the Thanos for the opponent.
すべてを終わらせるまで Your team is 私は
banning.
戦い続ける
With the first
愛が永
pick,
遠
Matilda,
夜も永遠
Matilda is a really great pick, I believe, because sustainability as well as the damage she provides is insane right from the starting early game, and you just do not need to do anything except for being in that bush. She would be healed automatically.
奴らには英雄ごっこをさせてお
Your
け
team is picking.
俺は世界が
And
必要
locking
と
in
する真実
in
になる
elevators with that Sicilian as well as the Yuzong. These two heroes are really good. Yuzong, our Dragon Boy, deals a lot of damage, has a lot of uh, I would say, Regan with his passive, and his skills do have uh, spell vamp too. So really great hero, but then he does really fall significantly during the late phases of the game. But then
準備はいい
Sicilian is the opposite of him.
拍手でお
Your
出
team
迎え
is
して。
Sicilian
picking.
rises up, shines during the late game, but in the early game he does requires a bit support and some stacks for his mana. And locking in with that CC as well as that Holela team, no, misogynist do look strong. Let's see what the last pick for Team Eliminators would be in the first picking round.
Your
I'm
team
picking up
is
lucky with
banning.
Yushin, I believe, is to take down that Lela because, they really do need the mobility to take her down. So, Yushin would be a really good option.
Your team
And they
is
are banning in the
banning.
Hayabusa because previous match we saw Hayabusa didn't win the game, but then the damage output he did was insane. So, this hero
苦しみ
is
の音
really great
色
at
を聞かせて
1v1.
や
Your
ろう
team is banning.
And banning it with that Granger team misogynist are really doing some good bans right there. As well as team eliminators are banning good heroes too. These are really meta heroes getting banned right now. But then there are also those marksman open
舞い
like
散る
Bruno.
雪のように
Your
儚
team
く
is banning.
そびえ立つ氷河のように永遠
They should
レオ
really look into
行
some
け
Your team is
banning
picking.
for those marksmen. Like Claude was open, but then they have chose to ban that Eerie Tail. Eerie Tail is also really great marksman, I believe. Her burst, insane damage, does hits a lot during the late phase of the game, as well as the movement speed she has. So that's annoying too. And I guess team eliminators would go for an hyper in this slot.
Yes! 貴様の手下
Your
ともど
team
も
Hyro
is
getting
ここ
picking.
か
locked
ら
in
消え
by
失せ
team
ろ
eliminators. They're really, having a combo right now with that, let's say, Fusong and Tiger, a lot of crowd control. And let's see what their mage and marksmen. I mean, hyper, I believe they would need require right now. As Hella, I feel she would be roaming in this situation. Okay, trying to lock in that Xavier.
人の
少
世は
し
壮絶
乱
Just
暴
get
し
locked
よう
in
か
Your
that
天の
team is
影は
Xavier
静
picking.
寂
as well as that Ling can be seen played after a really long time because previous two matches he did got banned right away. So this time we are seeing the Ling being played as well as Xavier. Xavier is a really great mage. Lot of cooldown. His cooldown is really less on his skill, so he can keep spamming as well as his all. He's very destructive. And team eliminators looking out for a perfect marksman for them. I believe at this point they should pick up the Bruno because of his range. I believe Bruno would fit in really well, but then
楽しいのが一番
they
重
are
要
picking
だ
up
よ
that 1-1. So 1-1 is also really great marksman. That crossbow tank can literally 1v1 most of the heroes. But then 1-1 need to be, reworked again because she is lacking some of the required damage because usually players go for that attack speed build, but then by then she is not able to, cope up, if the opponents build in those anti-QT or those dominance ice becomes really hard for her. And looking at both of the drops, they look really intimidating to each other. But then, guys, don't forget to like the stream, share it as much as possible, and keep subscribing.
Welcome to Moba
And here we
Legends!
are, back in the land of dawn.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash
Both the
them!
teams are going for the usual
All
rotation from
troops
EXP
deployed!
to the goal lane. And the Thotas comes in the bot lane this time. Both the teams are present and but the first thing I believe, Ling has a more jungle clearance speed rather than of that Yushin. So, would be really great. Yushin coming in with Yushin Ling. Here is that
First blood!
two from Yushin. Okay, there's a lot of Yushin coming in. Wow. So much speed. And one is in the early phase, but then usually has the god delete for his farm. Usually trying to farm up and shot the
Double kill!
and here we can see here data is on extension. It's on okay. No one is getting yeah, not a good copy. Easy good.
Killing spree! Double kill!
That too. Going is one. Again, you can see Lena as possible. She then one is all G and the
Mega kill! Double kill!
very low HP handling with secure the process. And the bot lane players, T1 started goes out lane. Start hitting legend. Will survive this damage. Try killing.
Killing spree.
But hello, my voice is cracking. Wait a minute. Now it's fine. I don't know, something is wrong with my network, dude. I'll just throw this thing away. So anyways, guys, let's continue what we were doing. So as you can see, a lot of prolific fights coming in by both of the teams, but team eliminators are facing a lot of problem at this moment. Okay, another easy kill for CC killing up that Yuzong, even diving inside. So Yuzong isn't right now. And one was being really
Killing
low.
spree.
This pops in, but the dawning light already finishes her off. But my direct damage was enough to finish that then off too. And easy with doing a lot of damage on top of the and pops in and just kills out that Xavier, which was annoying them from a long time. And look at Lela. She is doing her business. She's on her in her mood, pushing that bot lane tier 2 turret down. Easy job by Lela. At this moment, Lela is getting fed, but she needs that electric gun on her belt, and she's on it. I believe she will become unstoppable right away. Pulling up, okay, Tiger with a great implosion, pulling out the 3 men down.
Killing
Lela
spree.
with her very
Double
narrow
kill.
HP along with Xavier, would she able to kill that Tiger down? But that dawning light does takes it down. I guess I thought with Tiger it would be uh, team misogynist who would get down, but then team eliminators were the one who got finished right away. And I guess team misogynist would like to wait for a Lord. One more is feasible. Okay, let it go on Jedi fight. Using coming in with this Shadow Blitz slaughter, but not enough damage because he's scared too. He needs to close in for the damage, but then closing in wouldn't guarantee him a kill, and even he would sacrifice his life too. So it won't be an even trade on a maybe 65 clear of Tempest pops in and then doing a hefty amount of that the extension is doing a hefty amount of damage as well as bombing light assistant to finish that Sicilian
Double
off
kill.
with the help of that CC. Again, a double kill for CC. They are reaching havoc right now. Xavier is trying to finish him alone with this infinity expansion. Has a great damage. And with that, Ling does also secures a Lord for misogynist and team eliminators do look in danger with this Lord pushing in. Okay,
Monster kill.
great implosion by Tyrell, but then people are flickering out of there.
Double kill.
Another, double kill for Lela. Lela is doing incredible at this moment. Already got one turret.
Shut down. Double kill.
Manon coming in, trying to end this fight,
Godlike.
but Link did the same damage. Finishes off. Okay, in like that, but he will not would be able to take it down so easily, especially on his back. Give back impact having the sanguine claws, which will hit you really hard because it's indeed big and a tower defense kind of teams. I would say Layla and Leon do a really great job, during the defensive fights. Not much going on. Both the teams are waiting for each other to take a wrong step, to get some opening and straight diving in would be their option. Shielding coming in with the blade of Tempest and the Northern Light does finishes off.
Double kill.
Okay, double kill. Azuri dealing a lot of damage now. And they even have the base open right away. Lala with the insane damage does finishing off execution and easy finish for Team Misogynist. Team Eliminators didn't have even a chance to, even
Victory.
even if Team Misogynist did have late game potential, but then they started to dominate from the right game itself, all thanks to Hilda and that critical damage done by Link right from the early. That was really insane. And with this match being ended, I would like to, thank you guys to, stay in our stream, joining us, supporting us. And I would like, our whole organization would like you to, come back tomorrow again, show some love and, send this, I would say, stream notification to everyone. Share it as much as possible. And with that being said, I'm your Casa Burger, and I would like to take a break for today. Thank you guys, and see you soon.